All right. Episode 124 of the Fair Enough podcast. Kobe doing work.
True.
2-4 on my shirt.
Yeah, he was a pretty good one. Marion Barber, dude, 24. Come on.
Oh, that's a good one. Ken Griffey.
Yeah, you just named the two best ones. I should have fucking went with those.
Hey, Marion Barber.
Current Bear, Khalil Herbert, 24.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if the Lions have a 24 right now.
Probably some backup in the fucking defensive backfield or some shit.
Yep. Probably a million good
24 is a goofy
24s.
number for football, though.
What number was Steven Jackson?
37. 36, I apologize. 36.
None of those sound right.
36 is right.
It ain't right. The
What's
Rams,
that?
Steven Jackson?
No, the fucking other, yeah, dude.
I don't know.
36. I'm telling you, 36.
What about more baseball?
Grady
39. It was 39.
39.
39. All right.
Grady Sizemore was 24. I don't know
that's
why.
a good pull.
I'm pretty sure Cody Bellinger right now is 24.
For the Cubbies?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If I'm not
okay.
mistaken.
Good ones. Not very many hockey ones.
No,
I'm
I can only
not
imagine
thinking of
there's-
any.
Yeah, there's no chance. Hockey, you know how hockey is. Some dude
Yep.
back in the fucking 20s or 24 that's been retired by the whole league. Nobody knows about it.
Exactly. Nobody knows about it. So we are recording. Bob in Detroit, Jack in Detroit, Mike in Chicago. We're recording on Wednesday because we wanted to wait until Hard Knocks came out. So we're going to do a little bit of Hard Knocks,
dude.
a little bit of
About that.
NFL, and then I got a little list that I found on Twitter that we got to go through.
So
What
you're gonna
happened?
be-
You didn't
you're-
watch Hard Knocks?
Gotcha, bitch. Yes, I did.
Oh, I was gonna say, dude, come on.
Yeah. No, I did.
My
I'm just fucking
so my
with you.
HBO password worked.
No, I actually I had it. I'm on our our family TV. I actually we have an account. I didn't realize that. So, but if I go in my room, I will be using your password again. Yes.
Okay. Instant reactions from you.
Matt Eberflus is a dildo. And they really it was a
Dude,
lot
the
of him.
opening scene was brutal.
He
Oh,
sucks,
oh.
dude. I was like, I want to like this guy. Give it the next half hour, and I was like,
And
damn, I still hate him.
I like him as our coach, but like he's just a fucking dildo. Like and like him in the barber seat, like talking about how his like it was very centric around him for the most
Yeah.
part. It seemed like so, on that. But overall, I liked it. I mean, shout out Big Cat. I can't believe they put a Barstool guy on the fucking opening credits.
Yeah,
Did you
that was
hear him?
cool.
Yeah,
yeah.
the fact that they had that, I was like, wow.
Yep.
I don't know. I'm happy. I'm thrilled. I think I don't know. I'm just excited that Caleb's not. Are we getting into this right now?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm excited that Caleb is not like, yeah, dude, we're gonna win the Super Bowl. Like, yeah, he's very like real about his
Mhm.
progression. And I think he's definitely downplaying a lot of it. I'm sure the coach and the staff are like, hey, don't fucking blow your load, but like, so be kind of reserved with your answers to these people. But like, he's just being real about the fact that he's getting better. He needs to get better. Everything is like progression, development, this, blah, 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 which I
Yeah.
really enjoy that. That's like, like the biggest thing I took from it in terms of like what the future is to hold. And, like that excites me. I mean, it sucks that it's not like it would be nice if they were all like, yeah, rah, 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 we're ready. But like, that's just not real. Like, there's just no way that could be true. So I appreciate that they're being very real about that. I've never watched the Hard Knocks before, so I don't know if this is how all of them start. You know, I'm not sure. I'm sure there's not a whole bunch of rookie like first round picks that have ever been on there like that, like the number one overall. I'm not sure, but like, I like it. I'm happy. I like what they're showing, how he's responding to things.
I agree.
The rookies is hilarious.
Yeah, that was very funny. All the stuff.
Yeah.
That one kid,
The Canadian kid.
Matthew, whatever
What
his
I
name
can't
was,
think
yeah.
of Renadena or whatever I can't think of his name.
Something weird with like an AULT
Yeah.
at the end, some Montreal
Yeah.
ass name that this guy's got.
Yeah.
But yeah, that singing the whatever fucking song it
Proud
was.
to
It
be
was
an
some
American.
Yeah, proud to be an
Yeah.
American. Yeah, that was electric. And when you're jumping into a Speedo in front of the boys, it's almost impossible not to win the room over. So
Yeah,
smart move on his
100%.
part.
Mhm.
But I agree. I liked what Caleb was saying when he was in the room one-on-one. I think this was at the end with Eberflus, like just sitting with him at his desk.
Yeah.
And he was kind of saying the same things. He was like, yeah, I know I got plenty of stuff to work on. Like, we're going to be going through the motions here. Like, it's there's good days and there's bad days. And that's what it is as a rookie quarterback in this league.
Yeah. I definitely enjoy it. It's like, and like this could all be smoke and mirrors, but like the accountability, it seems like he's trying to take for himself. He's like, hey, and I know he's like, even outside of that, he's like, oh, the accuracy, I can always be better. Like, yeah, I have to be better than that. It's like, we're just like, that's something like, I don't know. You don't see this kind of shit with everyone. So I don't know, but it's like, it's cool for him to be like, hey, coach, I know we're getting better, but I could still be better within the progression that we're making. You know what I mean? Like, I could still make accurate throws.
Yep.
Even if it's mistimed, whatever, like the accuracy, like that kind of shit. It's cool. I mean, we'll see. I like it. I think it's cool that they showed the Jonathan Owen stuff. I really enjoy that. Like, because I thought that was really cool that they let him go to Paris for
definitely.
Simone Biles. For anyone that doesn't know, Jonathan Owens, he's a DB. He's married to Simone Biles, who just fucking torched the Olympic gymnastics world. Which I thought was really cool, intimate. I like that shit.
I like that stuff too. And he had said some like not so nice things about her, or at least it was perceived that way on a podcast. What was it, like last year or something like that? And I think
Owens?
Jonathan Owens did, yeah.
Oh,
and I think
did
he
he
kind
say?
of took that to heart. I can't remember exactly what he said. It was when he was on the Packers, and people were like, dude, like this is kind of a weird thing to say about your lady, He was talking about something, how they're competitive, and I can't remember what it was, but it just came off kind of weird. So it was good to see, like, everybody could see, oh yeah, like I love this person.
Yeah,
Clearly,
yeah. Like, no, for sure.
He was locked in when she was on the floor, which was but that was cool. Tyler or Badgent's my guy. I fucking love that guy. Just a goofball.
This is gonna sound dumb, but I don't know if they paid him any money last year, like just like league minimum for like an extension. I doubt it though.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't be surprised. He doesn't deserve to be on the team, is what I'm trying to say.
Oh yeah, I mean
he's the fourth worst quarterback in the room, bar none to me. I mean, the kid's got all the heart in the world and he works hard and blah blah blah, but like in terms of like pure raw skill and talent, like he's the least of the four. So
wasn't
I
it
don't
one
know.
game last year that he played really well, or did he string multiple together?
I think he strung like I think it was like 3 he played in a row, and I think he had like 2 of them that were really solid. I think he won one, but like he played well in 2 of them or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like his numbers were poor, but like his management and like the grit that he showed was like legit.
Yeah, he's a big take off and run guy.
Yeah,
and it works out for him.
Because he can't fucking throw.
He knows the skill set. Yeah.
And also, we were already in a system where Justin Fields is running for his fucking life. So he's like, I'm just going to do what Justin does and run for my fucking life.
Yep. When he took off, it worked.
Yeah.
The preseason game itself, Ripien and Colin Johnson were the stars. That Colin Johnson kid couldn't stop smiling after the game. Well, like during the rain delay, kid was psyched. It was so cool to like see him. Like that's just real emotion.
Yeah, that's a guy that might make the team because of that one game. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like that is exactly. It's like, and like him and the one rookie tight end were like getting lunch at the end.
Yeah,
and he was like, oh, like it's going down in history or something like that, where it's like he's like that's fucking crazy. Like he's like that's
Yeah,
crazy.
he's
that
like
you just said that.
history. I like that. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
where it's
So
like
cool.
yeah, you don't like I said, never seen Hard Knocks before, so I've never watched like the ins and outs of people making a team where it's like that is cool because these guys they don't make a lot of money, like they really don't, and especially like being on the practice squad, you don't really make shit after all your expenses and stuff. So it's like it's cool that and hopefully that kid makes the team and hopefully he continues to play well and he'll be our sixth receiver that never sees the fucking field. But like, so what? He's fucking 6'4", you know?
Right. And if somebody goes down, you got some guys waiting in the wings here to make a play. You know?
Yeah. Did you watch that game?
Yeah, I did.
Just preseason football is so bad, dude.
Oh, it's so bad. It's so bad. Tomorrow night, the Lions play Thursday night, and we have this it's like this batting practice with clients at Comerica tomorrow night during the Lions game, and people are like, oh, like we're missing the Lions game, and I'm like, you ain't missing anything. Hendon Hooker's gonna throw 4 picks. Who cares who wins? Nobody get hurt. Like
and
that's
honestly,
it's unwatchable almost.
Hendon Hooker might not even play more than a drive. Like Bajan only played one fucking drive for us. Like, and he sucks dick. Where it's like I know Hendon Hooker hasn't had like real reps ever over the last couple of years because of injury, but like he might not get that. He might get a drive, and then there might be 2 fucking busters that are sitting in the fucking woodwork that are gonna do exactly what fucking Rippon did and what that Austin whatever the fuck is gonna do.
Yeah, we're in trouble. I mean, because it's Nate Sudfeld and Hooker behind Goff. If Goff goes down, we're fricked. Like it's a rippity rap.
Yeah, I don't necessarily disagree with that, but at least there's like at least you don't have like the who the fuck was it? I don't know, like just that like grizzled vet that will always have a second or third string like a Chase Daniel. Like at least it's not that guy who you're. It's like we know what we're getting out of this, and it's not good. At least Hendon Hooker, it's like God forbid Goff goes down. At least you're kind of like, well, maybe he's got the skill when he, like he did in college. Like maybe he could kind of fit the bill and actually do what he's supposed to do and not be just like this, like, oh, fuck, we got this buster ass coming in,
That's why I look forward to hearing about what happens tomorrow night because he just hasn't been good at all in camp. And maybe he's just a games guy. He needs live action. Some people aren't practice players.
No. Especially when you're fucking, like, not that he's guaranteed a job, but it's like you kind of know you're locked into a job. Second, maybe third string if you really fuck off. Like, I don't know. You're not fighting for what you want to be fighting for. So you could just be kind of being a little lax, being a little more like, hey, whatever, shit happens. Like you're taking fucking shadow snaps. You know what I mean? You're taking snaps and you're fucking faking handoffs to running backs that aren't there. Like that. It's got to be a little bit demoralizing as a professional athlete. Like even in Hard Knocks, you see the 3 other quarterbacks literally taking snaps from nobody with no ball, going through the motions, doing what they're supposed to do with no one around. He's not, it's like that's got to be a little bit like demeaning, I guess, or a little, I don't know,
demoralizing.
Yeah, you just kind of feel like, I don't know. So it's like
I'd be pissed. I'd be like, I could be doing this from home. The fuck did you drag me out here for?
Seriously though, and that's the thing. It's like, so camp guys, if you're the starter and you're doing that, all right, then we got to talk about it. But it's like you're the backup, kind of locked into that. Hopefully,
Yeah. Lions, Giants hate each other.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Camp has been wild. There's been some beat writers on both sides have come out and said this is the most intense few practices that we've ever seen. And I feel like this shit happens every year, but I guess the Lions and Giants have fought like multiple times, and I guess you don't see as many like multiple time fights, but the Lions got hit with a fine today, $200,000. Just says basically like, hey, stop doing that.
Yeah.
But I don't know how you like convey that to the players.
Yeah.
Really,
I mean, dude,
you know?
all right, if I'm Malik Neighbors, bro, like, okay, I'm the one, I'm the guy, I'm what, fucking pick number 6, whatever the fuck it was. Why are you throwing punches, dude? Like, let someone else come and throw the punches. Like, what the fuck could that guy have said to him that was so
Yeah.
bad that he started, like, I know, like, I don't know, like, you can't do that. You fucking break a hand, do something stupid, and then you're
Yep.
out. Or it's like that, like, it's so weird to me that people get
Kirby
so
Joseph
heated.
was trying to get whatever that reaction was that Neighbors had as he was running by him and like threw that first jab to Kirby Joseph's face. Like
Yeah.
Kirby Joseph was like, "Yep, that's exactly what I wanted. Now
Yeah.
start swinging on me."
Yeah. And I don't know, it just seems so silly to be
Yeah.
like, oh, hey, yeah, we're in a fucking joint practice and I'm the next big thing here for the Giants and I'm going to throw hands. It's insane to me.
Could you imagine if Malik Neighbors would have like connected hard on one of those swings? Hilarious that they were just swinging haymakers too, by the way. Kirby Joseph
Yeah.
was going crazy. I was like, dude, relax. You're a starting safety.
Yeah.
That's
Stop
important
that.
too. Yeah, don't do
Yeah.
that ever again. But if Malik Neighbors would have broken his hand,
That's what I'm saying. I don't
they
understand.
might have ran him out of New York.
Dude,
Bro, punching a helmet is the dumbest
exactly.
fucking shit.
Oh, at the root of the whole thing, that's the dumbest
exactly.
part of this.
That's what I'm saying. It's like this is what I'm trying to like convey here is that like the rage has to be so wild that you're just like, I'm gonna punch you in your helmet. And
Yep.
and in his head, he's like, yeah, I got him. But it's like, you got him in a helmet that protects him from literal concussions. You're not hurting him at all. You're just
Right.
making his face go like this.
Yep.
Like, you're only hurting yourself. If anything, body shots, dude, all day. Foot up a dog's ass. Bang, bang, bang. What are we doing with the fucking... Stop hitting people in the helmet, dude. I never understood that. Never understood that.
It is tough.
It's so funny.
It's there's a middle ground somewhere because you like seeing your team get after it.
For sure.
But I don't want to see my starting safety throwing punches at helmet.
Exactly.
I don't want to see my starting safety I don't want to see any starter throwing any punches.
I agree. You let the guy that's the third string dude that's trying to get a job run in and fuck this dude up or something. And that's how you get a job. You be the third string guy that says, hey, I got my team's back, even though I'm barely fighting for a job. Like, you don't be a starter doing that. I don't know.
That's where the line they need to find find your local NHL team. Yeah. Ask what the process is, and they say, "Oh yeah, we got third and fourth liners for that." It's like, "Oh shit, maybe we should be doing that." You know?
Yeah.
Last guy on the depth chart, go out there and punch somebody in the face.
Yeah.
But good stuff. I think I'm a big joint practice guy. From what every GM and all these people say, it's way better and easier to see how your guys are kind of developing rather than a preseason game where somebody could snap their shit. So,
yeah.
Hopefully, I don't think the league would ever step in and be like, we can't do these, even if people were brawling every week.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I honestly think if you know what they need to do is the coaches or the teams need to bring in referees. Whether they are, I don't know how those I don't know how those practices are run, but like if you bring in some sort of official, you pay him for the day, the practice, that could be avoided. You know what I mean?
And they have them because they have them at Lions. Like when I was at training camp last week, they have their own officials there. I don't know if they're just like, I don't know if they're like coaches or extras that are kind of just placed in there. I don't know if they're like high school refs or what it is.
Yeah.
But I don't remember seeing any in the brawl videos. But I don't know how much that stuff helps either.
No, I don't know if it'd help all that, but at least I think if like you had someone who was kind of middle ground type thing that was, not biased either way, they can be like, all right, shit's getting chippy. Let me talk to the coach. Hey, this dude's saying some shit. This guy's calling this dude the N-word. Like, you know what I mean? Like, because that's what ends up happening. It's these guys who are allowed to say it, start getting crazy, and they start getting personal about shit they don't even know, and then it's on. And it's like where if they have someone that can actually relay that, it can maybe de-escalate this. Hey, give them a headset. Hey, these motherfuckers are out here talking crazy. Like, someone needs to get in here now. You know what I mean?
Yep. Before it happens.
Exactly. Like, yap your shit, but like, in the league, you get fined and you get flagged for saying crazy shit. Like, you can't talk crazy all the time. So I think that would help. But I do think that they should just do the joint practices and get rid of all the preseason games. We may have talked about this already.
Yeah. Do joint practices, for 3 weeks.
Exactly. A couple different
Just a different team every week.
Yeah, 100%. Protect the quarterbacks.
Yep.
Simple.
But, yeah, good stuff. I can't wait for this shit to be over, though. We're right around the corner here. Jack, you got some... for the preseason. I'm ready for the preseason to be done. Big time. Jack, you got some interesting tidbits?
I got some tidbits. First, I wanted to say honorable member of the 2024 retirement list in the backup quarterback realm is Teddy Two Gloves. I just saw today. He's out of here. He said, "Smell you later."
Yep.
Yeah.
That would have been another good example of what Mike was talking about. Chase Daniel, Chad Henne, Teddy Two Gloves.
Teddy Two Gloves.
Ryan Fitzpatrick. They all fit.
Dude,
We'd kill to have Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Yeah, I was gonna say
that ain't happening. Yeah. Yep.
I love Teddy Bridgewater. I always have.
He's a dog.
Okay. Here's some fun facts.
Hit me.
That weren't fun enough for the game. 30 seconds of ad space in the Super Bowl last year. Any guesses? 30-second ad.
What?
250 grand?
250 grand. Mike, what do you think?
Oh, we're asking about how much it costs?
Yeah. My bad.
30 seconds?
Yep.
6 mil.
7 mil.
Damn.
Jeez. So for those that don't know, Jack is putting together a Jeopardy-style football NFL game for us next week. And these are some of the questions or facts that did not make it in.
I did not know this one at all. Every team in the NFL has worn a white helmet at one point, except one team.
Green Bay?
Nope.
Is that yours truly?
It's in the NFC.
Is that yours truly, the Chicago Bears?
No, sir.
All right.
Dallas.
Not Dallas.
They have their fucking Thanksgiving helmets are white every year, you dumb fuck.
Yeah, they
Oh, son of a bitch. I'm just thinking of teams that okay, Dallas probably started silver. Green Bay's probably started yellow.
All right. So I'm thinking it's in the East. Is it in the East?
No.
And I'm fucking way off.
Oh.
Falcons, maybe?
The Niners.
No. Actually, wait. I don't know what conference they're in.
You don't know what conference they're in or division?
Division, my bad. I know they're in the NFC.
Okay. Are they
on the east side of the country or the west?
No, they're not. They're not on the east side.
Okay.
So we're talking.
So they're on the west coast.
Arizona currently wears a white helmet.
Yeah. Seattle?
So
Seattle.
Huh.
The Seahawks, the only team.
That's interesting.
Because Green Bay, that shitty white helmet coming out this year, that thing sucks.
Just put some yellow in it. Put some yellow in it. It looked fucking awesome.
Is it just white and green?
Yeah, white and green.
And
no
it's
yellow.
bad.
But there's yellow in the uniform.
Yeah, it makes no
sense.
sense.
That's what makes it. That's why it looks so dumb. I'm a sucker for a white helmet, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Me too.
Oh, yeah.
If it's done right.
Yeah.
This one's simple. I got 2 left. This one's simple. Longest win streak is 23. Do you guys know what team it was?
Dolphins?
I feel like you guys would know this. No, not the Dolphins.
The Patriots? Did they win the Super Bowl before they went 17-0?
Uh-uh.
I would say because they won 19 in a row that year.
Longest win streak
Or
was
no,
23.
18,
So
right?
this started like halfway through a season. Then they won the Super Bowl.
Is
Then
it
they
the
kept going.
Steelers? Is it the Ben
Not
Roethlisberger's
the,
run Steelers? Oh,
it's not Big Ben.
damn! I thought I had that. Is it a
Ravens?
current?
Mm-mm.
Is it
What?
is
We
the
are north
streak
of Baltimore.
is the streak current? Like what are like a more modern?
No.
Oh, it's from like back in the day.
Yeah.
Oh,
Not too long ago, but definitely not in the past couple of years.
in our lifetime.
What conference?
AFC. Goofy AFC too.
Well, it's not the Browns. It's not Cincinnati. They don't think they've ever won Super Bowls.
The Bills
You
keep
said s-
losing.
Think of dominant QBs in the AFC.
The Colts.
It's the Colts.
Oh.
So was it like
This was
05 or-
2009?
No,
I don't know. I don't know what year it was.
It had to be 06 into 07 because the Bears lost to the Colts in the Super Bowl in 06.
Oh, that was 06. I thought it was 09
Yeah.
for some reason.
And speaking of dominant AFC quarterbacks, there is one guy who was drafted by the Broncos, and he's the only quarterback to ever be drafted by the Broncos and also win a playoff game for the Broncos. There was only one guy to ever do that.
Drafted by the Broncos. Yes, Tim Tebow.
It's Tim Tebow. Crazy
Yeah.
town.
Shout
Isn't
out
that
Drew
sad?
King. He's gonna love that one.
He is gonna love that
So
one.
when you put together this game, Jack, is it gonna be like we have like buzzers, kind of like brr, brr, and like we just guess until we get it, or how are we gonna do that?
I don't know. Yeah, we could do a buzzer thing.
We can just raise hands too.
Yeah, or raise hands.
Dude,
I'll
I'm
be the
just
moderator.
gonna keep my
But it's
hand
not-
up.
It's not.
Hey,
It's
do it.
Jeopardy.
Yeah, so can
Yeah.
I get NFC North for 200? And then
Yeah,
you say,
exactly.
hey,
Yeah.
but
There's 5 categories.
after
Okay.
you after Alex Trebek used to say the question, someone has to buzz in order to be the first person to get it. You don't get to.
No, you get to answer the question that you asked.
Oh,
and if
is
you get
that-
it wrong? It goes to the next person.
Oh, is
You're
that
thinking of
accurate?
motherfucking Price is Right
It's
or
right of first refusal, I think.
What?
something. Yeah.
It's like right,
Whatever Bob's.
right to first refusal. Like you don't have. If you want to answer the question, you can. If you don't, then don't.
Yeah.
Are we sure about that? Is that
It's
100%?
randomness.
You definitely. There's like the person picks the category. I don't know. We might have to do some Jeopardy research.
I don't know. I might be
No.
gay. I'm not sure. Take her to Benihana.
Yep, it could
Okay.
happen.
All right, cool. Yeah, that's fine. If that's the case, then yeah, that makes life way easier because then I don't have to fucking worry about fucking the brother bias of you fucking letting Bob go first on all.
No.
I know.
Nope.
If anything,
it'll
it'd
be
be the
back and
opposite.
Yeah, you'd be like,
Yeah,
I
yeah, if
fucking
anything-
hate this guy.
But yeah, I don't know. I figured that'd be a good way to start the season. And every single social media that I have is just full of fucking football shit right now. Like it's hard to not see this shit. And
Yeah.
I love it.
Did you guys? I don't like to talk politics on here, but did you guys see that JD Vance used to fuck his couch? He used to
He
take
used to
a
bang his couch.
he used to take a latex glove and put it inside out and put it between the couch cushions. I'm assuming lube it up. If I had to guess, I don't know about that, but
You
yeah,
got her
he used to bang his couch cushions with the fucking latex glove in between the cushions.
Well,
Do
let's
either of you guys watch The Basement Yard or no?
no.
I do
Oh,
watch the
they had
basement yard.
They had a whole segment on that the other day,
Yeah.
and it was fucking hilarious. Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's wild. But let's see what the couch looks like before we make any judgments. You know?
It's like it's like a futon.
Yeah, it's like all right, you shouldn't have been fucking the futon.
Yeah.
Other sports are happening. I have not been tuned in though to the Olympics. Either of you guys
fuck
been tuned
no.
in the Olympics?
Dude, I've
I'm
watched a little bit.
semi-tuned.
Yeah, I'm not tuned. I'm like, I got my ear like out there, but I'm not tuned at all. This shit's lame as hell. I hate it.
Cool throne though. Caleb Williams.
What?
Because Noah Lyles fastest man on earth painted fingernails. Is Caleb off the hook?
Dude, Noah Lyles. No, that's upsetting because I fucking hate that guy. I hate Noah Lyles so much, just because of the shit he said about the NBA, dude. Like the shit he says about American sports, about how the fact that we call those teams world champions is like, he's like, oh, the champion of what? The USA? Shut the fuck up. How about that? How about you shut the? How about you just? Yeah, shut the fuck up.
Send so many NBA teams to the Olympics.
Exactly, and that's the thing.
All of them.
You watch the USA team beat the brakes off of fucking every team, and it's like, yeah, that's why, dumb fuck, because every American sport and the NHL, which that's both, is the
outside
best
of soccer.
Best. Yes, I'm saying the big four. The big four.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. All four of them are the best in the world, and it's not even close, dude. Like, I think the closest one would maybe be the KHL to the NHL, and that's not close in my opinion.
Yeah.
Where it's like,
no, I agree. I think that shit that he says is whack.
And pussy, he only won. Did you watch I'm gonna get fired up by this. I apologize, but did you watch the race, the 100-meter?
Oh yeah. Well, I didn't watch it, but I saw the replay a million times.
He literally had the better lean. If old boy from Jamaica would have just leaned properly, he would have won, but he didn't. And dude was like, fucking flailing his arms like the fucking wacky inflatable arm flailing 2-man or whatever the fuck it's called. Fuck,
yeah, got no form.
Got no fucking form, dude. Like, get out of my face. I don't know, man. That guy annoys the shit out of me.
Yeah. I get that, and I think he probably rubs a lot of people the wrong way. But when representing the United States, you just kind of get a
get
a pass.
Yeah, and I do appreciate the one thing I will give him one bit of credit for. At the World Championships, whoever wins the 100-meter, that they give them the name fastest man on Earth. It's not a self-proclaimed thing. It's every time whoever wins that, they consider that person the fastest man on the planet. So it's not like it's literally like you won the trophy. You know what I mean? Like, so
yeah.
What he was saying, he's like, it's not literal. He's like, even though it's kind of literal, but like, it's just what they do. Which I'm like, all right, I guess I appreciate you explaining that to me because I didn't know and it pissed me off.
I get that. I do wish there was a way, because it is so exciting. Like the 100-meter dash is fucking crazy. Like it's literally like 10 seconds. Everybody just holds their breath.
Yeah, literally. Yeah.
But I wish there was a way for that to happen more often. Almost like, hey, let's put the 17-week schedule together. Every city gets their fastest guys together, and we'll do 100-meter dashes, and 50,000 people could show up and fill a stadium and do it.
I don't hate that. I don't hate that at all. I didn't realize how much of a technique it is, though. Like, the thing is that they could probably all run the same 40 time. You know what I mean? Like, if they put them in a 40, but when you put them on the racetrack and they have to, like, there's technique to it. You know what I mean? And that, like, just getting off the starting line alone, like, that is crazy,
Well, the amount he won by, it was like 500 thousandths of a second or whatever it was.
Yeah, dude. It was the third decimal. Like, they had the same number. It was the third decimal that he beat him by.
Yeah, and it, like, takes more time or less time, whatever it is, than that to blink or whatever. And PFT said it perfectly. He was talking about it on Pardon My Take, and he said he won by a time that doesn't exist, essentially.
Literally. I mean, literally. And like, you have to obviously break it down. Thank God. Imagine if this happened back in fucking bumfuck time. I bet you they didn't have clocks. Like, they probably like, oh, we don't have to have clocks down to the fucking 100,000ths of a second. Where it's like, they probably only went, maybe they did, but like, maybe they did, but now that I'm thinking about it, but probably not actually. And they would have been like, well, let's cut this gold medal in half, like, what are we doing with this?
They didn't have laser technology. They were eyeballing that shit.
100%, dude.
Would you want to see, do you think it would be cool if NFL and NBA athletes, I don't see any. I mean, hockey guys, I guess, could do other weird shit, and baseball guys. Otani could definitely do some crazy shit on the track. But would you like to see them join in on an Olympic like track sport, even if it's not their regular sport?
So I would love that, but like I was just saying, I think that there's so much training in terms of like the technique and the nuances of stuff. So
Yeah,
like you said, like it's the 100 meters is a 9-second race where it's like
yeah,
if you fuck up one thing, you're done. Where it's like I don't know if they have time to put in the work to perfect it in order to compete with some of those guys.
yeah.
Does that mean they can't? I don't know, but it's like, do they? You got to go, and you have to go through the qualifiers and this and that. You can't just be like, hey, dude, Chris Johnson ran a fucking 4.28 fucking 40, put him on the U.S. Olympic team. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
like, you got to win shit, and it's like where I think it'd be cool to see like the Chase Budinger, like he's on the U.S. fucking men's softball team or volleyball team, and he was
Yeah.
in the NBA. Like that's a pretty cool journey. Like, but I don't know if there would be enough time for some guys to do that, just because of how technical everything in the Olympics is.
It's a lot of training. It would have to line up perfectly.
Exactly.
Like your team
Yeah.
would have to suck essentially. You'd have to be done with football like that first week of January after week 18. And then
Yeah.
you'd have to be bussing, and obviously you'd still have to do some training in season for this, but then after that you get 6 months to say, all right, I'm not resting in the off season. I'm going to train to be an Olympian, which is a giant sacrifice.
And I'm sure that there's something in your contract that the team that pays you millions and millions of dollars is like, hey, how about don't do that?
Because stop.
We have a lot of money invested in you, and I don't think we can afford this. So
yeah.
So
we already got guys punching helmets. We're not going to have you run to the 100-meter dash and tear your shit.
I do think, to answer your question, though, I do think it would be cool because I do think there's a lot of guys athletic enough and to do shit, but for them to put in the work, I just don't see it how it'd be possible.
Yeah. How about the pole vault guy?
Hold on, which one? I was just gonna bring that up. The guy who got his hog stuck on the
both of them.
The world record. Let's just say that's fucking impressive.
Sick.
I mean, the guy got up like fucking 50 feet in the air, dude. Like
didn't have the equipment to go higher. They're like, this is all we got.
Yeah, this is what we have.
This one, we're just gonna have to give it to you because
which is insane.
Yeah, it's so sick. How about that? How about the way down? How good does that gotta feel?
And it would be terrifying. For one, I would be so. Well, I mean, it is probably sick knowing that you got it, and they're probably fucking talented that they're like, yeah, this is no problem. But like, dude, I'd be so scared of hitting the pole on the way down or busting my fucking neck on the way down. Like,
have you ever tried it? Like, did you try it at your track or anything? I never tried it either, and I regret it.
We didn't even have that shit available at Revis.
So we had that every track meet.
We had like field shit that was like shot put, discus, shit like that. We didn't have like pole vaulting and like shit like that, the long jump and stuff like that.
Did you have that, Jack? Or did you ever try it, I mean?
Yeah, I've tried that in like high jump, but that's just, I'm not built for that shit. Did you guys see the guy whose schlong ended it for him?
Yeah, that's what we were going to talk about.
Dude, guy has got a fucking hog on him.
Yeah, definitely a nice snake for sure. Probably one of the better things that could happen to him. I mean, he's going to be in every Blue Chew commercial, every Viagra commercial. This guy's going to be the face of dicks.
He's the
dick
new
face.
He's the new COVID dog. Who is the big black dude? That guy's dick. Remember what? Remember in COVID when you'd get a text message? Oh, hey, look at the devastation in your COVID devastation in your fucking in your town. You click the link, and all of a sudden there's a big black dude with his fucking dong hanging out.
Oh, yeah. That's OG Mudbone. He's been around for a while.
But you. Yeah. You know that guy's dead, right?
He's dead?
He was dead when that picture came out.
No way.
Yeah, because
heart attack from the Viagra?
I'm not sure, but so like let's get off of that big old fucking black dick.
Yeah, that's all I can think about now. It's all I see.
But Yeah, I feel like this French dude's gonna be like that new thing. Like he's gonna be the new dick of 2024.
Yep. He was already suave being a French guy.
Mhm.
Now he's got the best dick in the land.
Also, though, like, was he rocked up though, or was he just like it's just the way his body contorted? I'm confused on like how
I
it
think
just got in the way.
Yeah, I think it was just a good mix of weather. You know, maybe it was a little humid out. Dick was dragging a little bit. It's like when you get out of the shower. You know, you're like, oh,
Yeah,
this is
but like
me all the time.
I just feel like I guess maybe, but like I don't think my dick has enough force to bring off the pole. Like I don't think it like
No, yeah,
that's why I'm like, is this? I don't know.
I'm not moving plastic. I don't know what those things are made out of, but I'm definitely not moving those either.
Yeah, like I mean, I don't know, and that's not me. Like, and that's not even about like I mean, it is, but it's like that's not even like a size thing. It's just like I don't remember. I don't know a time in my life where my dick and balls was gonna like move something out of the way.
Yeah,
while it was
more of a
soft.
weight issue.
Yeah,
I don't. Mine doesn't have the weight, you know, the
Yeah.
mass to push it.
Yeah. No, yeah, that's the dick of the century right there.
So Marty and Dana were trying to like pick an event from Barstool. Marty Mush and Dana Beers were trying to pick an event that they wanted to do in the Olympics in the next 4 years. And they picked badminton, which I think is the wrong pick. Badminton is so hard. I mean, it's fun. It's a blast to play. Jack and I used to play on the beach at our grandma's all the time, and it's a great time. But the way that they play is impossible.
Yeah, it's like shooting bullets at you.
Dude, you can't, like, there's no way to keep up.
I would say it seems exhausting. That's honestly.
Got to be in great shape. Like, you watch the table tennis guys, and those guys are the same way. It's like no chance you would even be able to handle a serve from those guys.
No, yeah, it's very insane. I kind of hate that they just keep making up sports, but yeah, badminton's a weird choice. I would do like the shooting. Like I feel like you can get good at shooting guns. I feel like
right. That one, Gary was saying that this is tough, but I think 4 years you'd have enough time to get good at handball.
Oh, no chance, dude.
You don't think?
Absolutely.
It's a jump, a gather, and a throw.
Maybe, but dude, those guys are fucking sick with it though. That's like you being like, yeah, I can score on an NHL goalie.
Like, yeah, no. I think handball is easier than that. At least I've thrown a ball before. Like, no, I've played hockey before, but I can't skate well enough. I know that.
Well, I'm talking no. I'm talking you get fucking 100 chances to hit your best shot over the glove, just 1v1 from, let's say, the hash marks on the fucking ice. You're not scoring.
I'll never score. No, I'll never score. I could do it in handball though. I'll pump that guy.
I don't think so. Maybe if you like, pump. I don't know. Like that shit looks. I ran down a TikTok rabbit hole of handball one time, and I was like, what is this fucking game? And with the religiousness that the Europeans play it, dude, like I don't know if you'd have a chance.
They love that shit, don't they?
Yeah.
It's team handball is what I'm talking about, by the way. Yes. Team handball.
No, yeah, absolutely. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. It's like soccer, but you throw it instead of kicking it, right? That game?
Yeah, and you have to like dribble. You can only shoot in this like certain arc area.
Yeah.
Every time I see water polo on TV, I'm like, how do people play this and why do people play this? This is the hardest sport on the planet.
So do you float? I don't float. So that's why I would think it's impossible. I don't float well. Like I have to literally like wade water the entire time because I am not buoyant. I don't float for shit. And it's like that seems so difficult to play.
You just made a lead.
I am, dude. I'm dense, bro. Like I get in the water and I sink. I'm like fucking Frank Reynolds, bro. I fucking sink. I'm telling you.
I mean, I think I'm a good swimmer, but I don't float. Like in place like that, I would wade.
Like
which would be impossible.
All right, so if you laid on your back in the water, like if you just went on your back, do your feet just go like that and just start falling immediately, or the kid kind of like stay up for a little bit?
I can stay up if I take like a big breath and fill my lungs with air. I can stay up for a second, but then my feet fall in. Like, and they do that a little bit, but
No,
they're
I
not
know.
doing that often.
No. I just meant like as a frame of reference. No, yeah, they're kicking their feet all of the day, but I'm sure that they're like, yeah, maybe they breathe. They know breathing type. Like I don't know that they can kind of like not do that the whole time to save energy. I could be wrong. I'm not a water polo expert, but that game looks so fucking hard.
It's just not worth it. I don't.
And how do you save a ball? I was watching. I don't know what the fuck I was doing. I was like waiting for tacos or something, and there was a U.S. versus somebody, and it was like every time the U.S. went down, they scored. I'm like, what is the fuck? Is there a goalie? Like, what is going on? Like,
yeah,
it just seems so fucking hard, dude.
Yeah, no, I think it's impossible, and I don't know why people are out there playing it. Damn, dude, I had a list.
You know what game I would do if I had 4 years to train?
Yeah, I was gonna ask you that. What game would you do?
It's gonna be a little controversial, but I would do women's basketball.
Yeah, a lot of guys are doing that. It seems to be the play. I mean, honestly, just try out for our 3-on-3 men's team because you're gonna make that.
Oh my god,
gonna make that team.
Well, Ice Cube needs to get involved next time around.
That's what I said. Apparently, he can't.
Why?
From what my manager was saying, apparently there's some thing that in their contract where I don't know if it's Cube, I don't know if it's the Olympics, something's messed up there.
Oh, that's dumb. Because if you give me Joe Johnson, dude, he like scores like 40 a game in the big three. It's like you give him like Joe Johnson and like Michael Beasley, and then you add just a big dude.
Yeah.
No one's touched it. They're like the two best ISO players in the world.
No, you're right.
I mean, fuck. But what kind of list did you have there, bud?
Well, I was supposed to have a list of shit, literally. A list of like the best ways to say shit. Like, is it bullshit? Is it dog shit? Is it horse shit? And there's a sick list, and I liked it, but it must have went away.
Well, you want to look for it, and I can rant about something for a second?
No, I was trying to look for it, and I don't think it exists any longer, which is unfortunate. But I'll find it again for next week.
All right. Well, you want to know what I'm out on?
What are you out on?
So, you know, on like on TikTok on the reels and shit like that, people like, especially for all of like the ads, it's like, don't buy this thing if you don't want to have pain anymore, or some shit. You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about. So you're talking about on TikTok and on Reels.
Yes, and instead of like just saying, "Hey, do you want to know something?" They'll be like, "If you don't want this, don't do this. Don't click on this." And then all of a sudden they tell you how great it is. I'm out on that. Stop starting the fucking video with, "Don't get this fucking sweater unless you want the comfiest sweater out there." Like, fuck you. How about that? Suck me. Because guess what? Once you say don't, stop knowing don't, I'm fucking swiping up, going to the next goddamn video.
I'm gone, yeah.
Dude, and it's like, you're a douchebag. You're not promoting, like, you're a douche. Go ahead.
You should do them. Jack. You should do them with like funny things. Like you should be like, if you don't get hepatitis C if you don't want to have a great fucking time. Let me give you the benefits.
I just hate it. It bothers me. It's so cringy. Like, and it's like, even saying cringy is cringy, but like, it's so cringy to like watch these douchebags do this stuff and make money.
Bro, I can't stand in any context milking it for longer than it has to be milked.
Yeah,
like when a chick's about to tell a story on TikTok and she comes out with some crazy fucking hook and I'm like, fuck yeah. And then it cuts and she's like, okay, so skipped.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So,
or yes, Jack, I'm so immediately. Or it's like, oh, do you want to know about this? Oh, this crazy thing. And then they're like, like for part 2, or go to my page for part 2. Guess what? instantly not going to your page for part 2.
No.
Not
Not
a
only am
spite.
I not going to your page, but I'm reporting you from
Yeah,
my
dude.
For You page.
For
Yep.
fraudulent. Yeah, it's
Yep.
ridiculous.
Fraudulent
dude.
activity
They're
on my
taking
TikTok.
They're taking away your Activision account.
Oh, that part 2 shit
Pretty
bothers
bad.
me.
Yeah, it sucks. My talk has been full on. I've been watching just people, this guy restoring rusty shit. That's all that
Oh,
I
I
do.
love that.
It's the best.
I've been down that one before. I enjoy that a lot.
Dude, I keep seeing like fake Hoove talk videos. Like people are playing the sound of that dude where it's like, and I didn't know until I got into it, but it's like people scooping ice cream and shit. That looks like a Hoove.
Yeah. Where are we on the we could do this one last thing and then we'll get out of here. But where are we on the give me the money or show me the money talk thing?
Dude, that shit is so fucking funny.
Dude, I haven't
Yeah.
I've only seen the one that the Barstool chicks posted. I have not seen it anywhere on my TikTok, thankfully.
Oh, it's I think it's like exactly what Jack said. It's super cringy, but it's hilarious depending on who they get. Like the Ole Miss guys got Lane Kiffin the other day, and it was great because it's like Lane Kiffin doesn't get got like that, you know?
Yeah.
I feel bad sometimes when they like do it to their dad. He was just like trying to have fun with his family, and then he's like,
yeah.
he's like, "What did I do?"
Yeah,
This is gonna sound shitty, but like when like hot chicks that are like TikTok famous or like just in general, where it's like obviously you're gonna get this fucking dude to do it, right?
Mhm.
That just seems cruel. But like to watch like a college football team do it, like that seems kind of funny to me. Where it's more like we're all on the same fucking level here, but not when you got like, oh hey, these 2 hot girls are tricking their dad. It's like, come on, dude. Like this guy's
don't check your dad. Your dad's got enough shit going on. He's paying for your phone bill.
Yeah,
he chose spot daughter.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm not out on it though, but I'm just that shit hurts me a little bit to watch. But
it's
make me
cringy.
laugh. Yeah.
All right, gents. Episode 124 is a wrap. I'm glad we waited so we could watch Hard Knocks.
Yeah.
Because and I look forward to the rest of the season because I liked that first episode. The first episode's always fluff like that. But then it kind of gets into it, and then obviously we'll be rooting on this Colin Johnson guy to make the team, and more stories will kind of develop as we go on.
I appreciate that you actually like are taking the rivalry out of it. You're just taking it as entertainment and as football, and not like, well, fuck that guy, fuck this guy, fuck the Bears. It's like I know, or it's like because we know plenty of people, for different reasons that will be like, guy's gay. Like it's like no, he's not, dude. He's pretty fucking good. Like he's chilling. Like shut up, So I'm glad.
Don't get me wrong, I fucking hate the Bears.
Exactly, that's fine.
This is all this is entertainment. I'm gonna hate the Bears all season. I promise, especially when we play. And if they take one from us, I'm gonna curse their name. But for now, I love Hard Knocks. Any brand of it, I love it. Like I said, if you haven't watched it yet, go watch the Giants off-season one. That was the best Hard Knocks I've ever watched from a football nerd standpoint. But that is episode 24. I'll try to find this shit list, and we'll go over that, and we'll play our Jeopardy game next week. So tune in for that. 125 is going to be a banger. We will see you guys next week.